Adjective, noun, adjective, and all those things. It's pronunciation. The right way to sound that one is pronunciation. Okay. So the way of pronunciation is nothing but accent, an accent. So accent is also a skill. So when you have manners towards your language, when you have good behavior towards your language, when you have accent towards your language will become very, very stylish. And that says you are speaking very good English. So Versatile Institute of Language. Now I am coming to my job. What we do all these things. So whatever the things just before I have explained, we do all these things. And the people, we have some expertised people, okay, who design you, who trains you, who instructs you, who interacts with you. Okay, so we call them as communicative designers. Fine. So what is communicative designer? I believe you know this word, fashion designer. Do you know this? You all know fashion designer, right? Okay, fine. Is there any difference between fashion designer and a tailor? A tailor and a fashion designer. Do you see any difference between them? What is that, Mukesh?
Sir, fashion designer always want to create the new.
Very good.
And thinks differently to make the clothes.
Very, very good.
And that the tailor always does the same work.
He follows something, right? He just stitches. He'll stitch. But designer will create something. He's a creator, he's a stitcher. Just he will follow the things. Very good. Please clap him. Good. Very happy about the this class. Exactly right. So here the same thing. A communicative designer will not follow something on a book, will not follow something printed, will not follow something instructed in an exact way. But a communicative designer will design by using the presence of mind. A communicative designer will design some activities. What he designs means he designs some activities. What are the activities means? The things which you follow, the things which you participate regarding English language. So those things are called as activities. So all these things are designed by the communicative designers of Versatile Institute of Language. So we do this work in our office. So for that we have a special team. We call them as Research and Development Team. So R&D department. So these team members, they will work 24 into 7. Not exactly 24 into 7. Maybe some 18 into 7. So they will work on this. They will be designing all these activities which is related to the students to develop their communicative English and all these things. And we will send some communicative designers to our school, and they'll be coming here and they'll be designing your communication skills. So it's not so simple. See, we will not it's not like spoken English. Okay, I want to make it very clear. We are not going to train you spoken English, because spoken English is broken English. Already it is broken. So there is no use of learning spoken English nowadays. Because see, spoken itself says I am past. Spoken is past. Okay, I am past. Why to live in past? We have to live in present to develop our future. So present and future, it's very, very important. Let us know about past. Okay. So for developing, for living in present and for developing our future, we need something which is really updated and which is really upgraded. So that's why we have updated our communicative designing and we have upgraded our communicative designing. So we are not going to try new spoken English anymore, and we will not give you some sort of notes, big notes, and will not conduct you any exams on grammar or all this stuff. So it's something really, really different, because for English, for subject, you need all these things. It's mandate, because in future you will be going for your competitive exams and all these things. So in that situation, all the English subject, in subject with whatever the things you are learning, that will be definitely helpful for you. There is no doubts in that. But for speaking, we need some skills. For speaking, we need some other training. So that is what we are going to provide. So with the help of all of the teachers, English department, and the management of our school, we will be conducting all these activities, and where you will participate with enthusiasm, with interest, and all these things. Fine? So this is the thing which we are going to do in our campus. Now are you clear about the work? Fine? Actually, if I speak, I will be speaking continuously until this evening, but 3 o'clock I should start to Bangalore. Fine, no problem. So some other time definitely I will meet you. I hope that we will be meeting continuously in future. We will be maintaining many days, many, much more interactions with you in future. I definitely believe that. Now I am just giving you 2 minutes time to interact with me. You can ask me any doubts if you have. You can ask me if you have any questions towards communicative designing or towards Versatile Institute of Language training. Don't ask your subject questions. I'm very poor. Anything. If you want to, I feel really happy if you interact with me, because I love interactors than speakers. Speakers, they show only their talent. Who wants one person, one particular person's talent? contractor means it's the talent of many other people. So I want all to be very talented people. So that's why I'm asking you.
So how many of you want to be as designers in future? Raise your hands.
Are you understanding? Fine, right? Nod? Yes?
Yes,
At
as
least
of-
nod. Fine, thank you.
So how many of you want to be designers, fashion designers?
I believe you are hesitating because see many people are just in front of you. That's why I started in a cool way even before their arrival. That's why I started asking you something, but you didn't say me. At least now if you say I feel very happy. If you're not asking many questions, fine. Answer my question. It's not a question, it's a suggestion. I want to know, I would like to know something about Hindu code. That's what I'm asking.
So at least tell what you feel you require to improve yourself.
This
in
is much better.
communicative
This is the
English.
best question. This is the
Yeah.
best thing. I feel so happy if
you
you say this.
you tell what you feel. So your requirements to improve your English, man.
Exactly. That is what I needed actually.
So if you express to sir, he will tell you.
Exactly. Sir, we want this. If we be like this, we can do much better. Requirements.
Ask me.
Which way we should follow to improve your English? On that you can come up.
I'll not answer ma'am. I'll answer ma'am separately. If you ask, I'll answer. Fine? Done. Right. So, yeah, right.
Yeah, you please.
Oh, fine, fine. Right. Oh, they made me feel something feared.
No, sir,
Not
not like
management.
that. So,
Previously, I'm the old student. My native is Hindupur only.
Okay, fine.
I completed my education full here itself.
So much.
When we studied
Yeah.
English
Yes.
and present English,
Yes.
there is a lot of difference.
I agree.
Okay.
I strongly agree.
So,
Yes.
whatever we are speaking now,
Yes.
that will be different from the people talking.
Yes.
So,
you're
how
right.
we have to?
It's nothing, ma'am. So simple. The thing is, we need to update the language by watching. For you, I'm telling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an answer for you particularly. So the thing is, English is the one language in the world. You know it very well, I believe. So every day, the minute I'm talking to you, this minute there will be hundreds of words introduced in English.
Yeah.
So as you said before, we call dear friend, but now people are calling dude.
Yeah.
So like that, we have many words. The simplest way is very simple: to watch out the things, to watch out the updates regularly, to be connected with the latest happenings and all, how they are using their language and all. Because after this corporates, now we have, this is a corporate world.
Yeah.
After this corporate entrance, everything has become in that way,
Yeah.
a business way. So we have business language. For business people, what they speak, it's business language. And we have commercial language, that is another thing. And we have the formal language. So, but nowadays, I mean, before days we had this difference, but now we don't have any difference. Everything has become in a one.
So why
thing.
I'm saying this means, ma'am, the problem is that the teachers still they are present, who has studied, who have taught the lessons to us, still they are present. If you go on talk by mistake, if you say dear parents,
Yeah.
okay,
Yes.
previously we used to say respected parents.
Respected parents.
There is a lot of difference,
Yes,
madam.
absolutely.
If we say that write it as a respected parents means they are doing a lots of comments.
Yes, yes. It's changed. It's changing every day. English, particularly, what you said, I do agree. There is no question against this because the language. That's why I'm saying English has become the language of communication, as it is changing every day, and English is the only language which is molding according to the generations. It's molding itself. See, one more thing I'm telling you. Thank you for this question because I just didn't say this one. So English is the only language in the world which is molding every day according to the benefits of benefit of the people, benefit of the speakers who are speaking English language. But all other languages are not so flexible. You cannot introduce new words in those language. They are not flexible. But English is very flexible. It accepts everything. So whatever you introduce in English, it accepts it. See, before days and all, we used to call our own photograph. Now, selfie. So that's the thing. We have to accept all the changes, and English is accepting all these changes. That's why it's still called as a king of all other languages. That's all, man.
Thank you.
Right. I believe I should thank once again for ma'am, for asking this one. Yes, there is a lot of difference. Even my grandma, we used to open our mouth when she speaks English, British English, standard British English. Even I don't think that I am speaking in that way. She used to speak damn good. She's no more, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have get my grandma along with me to all the schools. She speaks that like the. I mean, I'm inspired by my granny. There is no doubt in that. She was an English teacher by that time, 1960s, 50s, 55. That time. Okay, fine. Anyways, yes. Any other? You fine? May I wrap up? There is one more new word.
No,
So just one more
special
question,
items for
sir.
English.
So my children, they are able to speak English, no problem. Even in the classrooms also they used to speak. But they are having some fear. How we have to remove that fear?
It's very simple now. Creating the atmosphere, eco-friendly. English eco-friendly atmosphere is the only way. By conducting different activities and so very simple. We need to make the interest of the students to come out. All the students here, as you said, I do agree they speak English. The main thing is the hesitation, it comes because they don't have that much interest to speak English. If they have that interest, nobody can control.
Yes.
So they'll come forward and they'll speak. Because of your interest towards English language only, I believe. Are you an English teacher here?
Yeah.
No doubts. So because of your English interest only you have become like that. So that interest should be there, and to drag that interest out, we strongly believe we need certain activities. Activities means an interactive sessions. So when we have certainly more and more interactive sessions, so obviously all these things will come down. And that is what we strongly believe and we strongly do also. And I can say one more thing. See, this is my first interaction with you. You're simply like this, right? But in my next interaction, when we conduct any activities or something like that, you people will be coming forward. You will not give chance to me to speak in this. That will definitely happen, and that should happen.
Definitely, sir. I promise you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Your good name?
Silent, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, sir.
I feel really happy that you are from this place. I mean, Hindupur means I heard it's semi-rural or semi-urban, something like that, right? I'm so happy about it. Later I'll talk to you after
Okay,
the
sir.
session,
Thank you.
because in common it's not nice. I'll talk to you later in the session. 10, 9, 8, don't mind.
Guru,
3 o'clock
why
my
don't
bus
you
stand. Yes.
start asking the first question about Hindu, sir?
Somebody talk the medium language and somebody talk attracting language. What's the difference?
You are saying no medium language, attractive language.
Yes,
That is the difference.
So
See,
somebody attract the others while they are talking to others. And somebody won't attract. What's the difference?
very simple. The skill what I am talking about, they use that skill.
Skill.
So when they have that skill towards the language, they can attract others. So when the language is without skill, they can't attract even themselves. Even if they stand in front of mirror, if they speak themselves also, they can't attract themselves. Because it's all because of the skill which is not there in their language. It's all because of that. But good. Sit down. Fine.
Can I
Yeah.
say something?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, welcome, ma'am.
Ravi, actually, I'm not an English teacher. Basically, I done my MA BEd in Hindi. Because of my passion, I have learned how to speak English. I have studied actually the English medium school. And by that passion, I got this opportunity to work in Versatile Institute of Language. So, learn English means now that what's your name? Mukesh has some question to sir, isn't it? That stylishness should get from ourselves how to speak in a stylish way, isn't it? I can speak Hindi, Telugu, and all. Son asked me the same doubt. Ma'am, are you reading Telugu? Can you read Telugu? Yes, I can. Even though I know Telugu and Hindi, I can't speak. I never speak in front of the kids and where I used to go for marketing and all. They usually say, Madam, really you don't know Telugu? I say, yeah, I don't know Telugu.
Yes, the
Because-
first preference
yes.
must be for your mother tongue, there is no doubt.
There is no
But
doubt.
you have already learned it.
Yes.
So let us learn
Because
new things.
that already we have inculcate ourselves that we know the particular mother tongue.
Yes.
Then have about your skills. You are not going to stay for a long time. Up to 10th only you are going to stay in the school.
Yes.
And after that,
You are entering into the college.
then there nobody says this. You have to learn and you have to speak in English. Particularly, you have to learn all the things in the campus itself. So, as your madam says, you cooperate with madam, and we too will come to
You are always welcome.
We need the support of
support
English
of your
department.
teachers and all. Okay.
Actually, I think 2-3 months back I saw you in the office while you were talking with our administrator office.
Yeah.
Very good memory.
Yeah.
Very sharp.
That's okay.
Shall we leave now?
Shall we?
Fine.
Fine.
We are,
So
we
for
are
the
looking-
next gathering, I should not see your people sitting simply.
A very active face. Next time
Isn't
when I
it?
come, I'll have proper time and we'll spend a lot of fun. Okay with you.
Because unfortunately your ma'am has given us the time. So,
And very unfortunately, we
Yeah.
have bus now.
so thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice
Thank you
day.
very much.
Thank you.